guys, welcome to the Mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Right, so welcome to this Tuesday video just before Christmas. I hope everybody's ready if you celebrate Christmas. If not, I hope you all have a good holiday if you're off. Right, so I don't know if you can see, I've got a bit of UV and I've got a blank coaster, but is it blank? That is the question. Right, so this project is a project, not this very specific one, but this idea both Chris and I have been discussing for quite a long time.
A while.
It's got to be over a year. Finally, I figured it's Christmas. I'm going to get it done. So, yesterday, sorry, someone's at the door, be right back. Sorry about that, this prescription's just been delivered. Woohoo! Right, so, as I was saying, yesterday, I drew a picture. It's Santa. And what have I done with this picture? I passed it over to Chris. And he cut it into wood. So, it is multiple layer. You've got the deeper layer, you've got this layer, and for some reason he's done the eyes. I don't need the eyes. I would have preferred the eyes being up, but it's fine. Right. So I probably should prime this. Chris even mentioned priming it. Am I going to prime it? No, because it's Monday afternoon and Chris has still got to edit this for tomorrow. So I'm just going ahead with it. So all I'm going to be doing is quite a straightforward colouring in using UV. Now, because it is on wood, obviously the UV is not going to get all the way through, so I will be doing this in extremely thin coats. So I've got my choice of colours. I am doing the beard and moustache and hair in white, and if you think my gloves are looking a little bit bulky, it's because my hands are freezing and I've got a pair of these on underneath, just because why not. Right, so anyway, going to be painting the beard and the moustache and the hair in white, the hat in red, the skin tone, I've got these from Temu, so I'm just going to mix these up a little bit, you know, just to get more of a peachy colour. And then for the nose, I'm going to give him a rosy nose. So that's what I will be doing. Now, I have no idea how this is going to go on, so I think I am just going to get started when I can find my pocket tool. Right, I am, as you can see, I am doing this on the base of the G3. I'm not going to be using the G3 for this bit. I will be using it in a bit and you'll see why. So just for each layer I'll be using my little resin as UV. So let's see if this works. Now, I have never done this before. As I mentioned, it is an idea that Chris and I have had for forever. I hope I have enough of this stuff. Yeah. Right, so probably for most of this, it's going to be Chris's music. Now, obviously, because I've not primed it or anything, and it's quite dark, it is going to need a few layers. So I shall leave you, I think, to Chris's music.
She's a crafty little snow ray, yes she is. With her tiny hands, she spins her bliss, knitting scarves for the frost and mittens for the chill, building snowmen that hum by her will. Oh, the snowflakes with whisper her name. In the icy air she stakes her claim. She's crafting little snowmen, oh what a sight, casting spells to make them sing through the night. Bells are ringing, oh they jingle so bright. She's a crafty little snow rat spreading delight. She's shaping reindeer from the frosty white. Their noses glow in the moon's soft light. Robins perch on her knitted wool stockings, chirping songs that send the world rocking. Oh, her magic, it's gentle, it's true, turning winter gray into a sparkling hue. She's crafting little snowmen, oh what a sight, casting spells to make them sing through the night. Bells are ringing, oh they jingle so bright. She's a crafty little snow rat, spreading delight. It's a crafty day of Christmas, what will it be? I poured a resin tree, so sparkly, so free. The little rats squeaked, make one for me. A festive mess, a merry spree. Oh, it's glue sticks and glitter, a ribbon parade. Paint on my fingers, mistakes are homemade. Each day's a surprise, what joy it will be. It's a crafty mystery, a crafty mystery. Yesterday was candles, wax dripping down. Tomorrow could be wreaths or a pom-pom crown. Scissors are snipping the scraps on the floor. The dog's wearing tinsel, oh, chaos galore. Who needs a mow when we've got a plan? With a hot glue gun in our busy hands. Oh, it's glue sticks and glitter, a ribbon parade. Paint on my fingers, mistakes are homemade. Each day's a surprise, what joy it will be. It's a crafty mystery. Pipe cleaners twisted into candy cane swirls. Beads and baubles were festive squirrels. The clock strikes 12. What's next to create? A stocking, a star, a sparkly plate. Click go the scissors, tape on the floor, glitter in the hallway, paper on the door. One tiny paw print, red on my sleeve, something up the chimney. Do you believe? There's ribbon on the railing, buttons on the cap, cookies disappearing. Who's the culprit? It's that rat. Little velvet jacket, hat at a tilt, sneaking through the stockings, thread and milk. The crafty rat and the mischief wish you Merry Christmas, filling up the night with paper, paint and cheer. The crafty rat and the mischief
that's the majority. There's still got a couple of bits left to do on this. Now, I was using the J Diction Red initially, but I don't know if Chris has zoomed past it or not. Yeah, it wasn't very red. It was very, very, very pinky purple. So I switched over to this that I got from Temu, and actually it's pretty red. So I did that. You saw me mixing the colour. I did a bit of pink. I probably should have just left it the same for that, but you know, we live and we learn. Now, the only other thing I did was, with this, is I just used clear and mixed some of Mini Singe GB 200 mesh, I think is it Super Sparkle. Mixed that in, and that is so pretty. So, as I said, there's just a little bit left to do. Now, the eyes. I was going to just do straightforward black. However, why be boring? So I have these from my diamond printing. Let's see if I can get one out. Right. So I'm not sure what colours to... Yeah, I think I'm using this one. Now, I am putting a top coat on, so the actual shape of them is going to disappear. But I'm going to see what it's like, but I really like that. Sparkly blue. So, because I don't have any fancy UV glue or anything like that, I am just using a tiny amount of bog standard UV. I'm going to put a little dot on and then just put that over the top. Now, I don't know what was happening here, but it kept bubbling up. So, not sure about that. So, all I'm doing is trying to get a little tiny amount on there. Putting it where I want the eye. Move that off to the side. Put the eye on. And cure. Well, give it a little blast. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do this for both eyes. And then I'm undecided whether or not to leave it as it is, because I'm not going to use this as a coaster, it is more of a decoration, or if I'm going to top coat it. So since this is more a proof of concept, what can I do, what works, what don't work, I think I'll top coat it to see what it looks like. But for the majority of it, it has worked. And I've learnt quite a few things, such as when I get Chris to cut me another one of these, I am going to cut it or have it cut a little bit deeper, because with me not priming it, I did need to put at least 3 layers. I mean, this isn't as white as I'd like, but you know, you can't have it all. And maybe, as I say, get it primed before I even start on it. And yeah, so this last bit is just going to be sealing the wood, really. As I say, I don't think this is going to be an actual decoration. A coaster even. It's just going to be a decoration. However, I just want to see what effect giving it a standard covering of UV. So for this last part, that is all I shall be doing. But I'm really chuffed with how this has turned out. To say, as I mentioned, I've never done it before. It's something Chris and I have been talking about. doing for absolutely forever. Yeah, I just finally had the opportunity to try it. So right, so I've been using that for the majority of it. Because it's a top coat, I am using the high viscosity. Now, I'm really not very good at this top coat malarkey. So this is very scary. Try not to get my sleeve in it. I'm going around the outside, and then I'll just be spreading it around. So yeah, the reason I'm using the high viscosity is I don't want it to drip over the side of the coaster. And with it being a higher viscosity, in theory, it should hold its shape. So, as I say, this is something I rarely do. And when I do it, I never do it on camera. I don't have much success with it. So, you know, what I would probably like, if you guys are still here by this point, if you have any suggestions on where I'm going wrong and what I can do to improve, let me know. Because I can only learn by trying things, and if you can give me suggestions, that would be awesome. And ooh, I hope this works. So I'll no doubt get you back onto Chris's zoomy music whilst I do this. So I'm just going to put the G3 lid on, so I shall be back once this is fully cured. Right, so that was in for 4 minutes. Now, there has been a little bit of a bubble issue here, but it's fine. But otherwise, I really like that. Well, let me know what you guys think. As I say, it's certainly not perfect. I didn't expect it to be. This was a proof of concept, as I mentioned multiple times, an idea Chris and I have had forever. And the fact that it has worked this well, and there is very little changes we need to make to the process, I'm actually really chuffed with that.
His eyes are flashing.
And it's got blue eyes. Right, so as I say, if you're still here, thank you. You guys are amazing. Your support means the world to me. Thank you very much. As I mentioned, please like and comment below. And just to confirm, in the description, I do have links to products that I use on a general basis. I also have links to my Amazon wishlist, which is updated regular, and also buy me a coffee. Right, so I shall just leave you now with Chris's glamour shots, and I will catch you on Friday. Bye, guys.
Click go the scissors, tape on the floor, glitter in the hallway, paper on the door. One tiny paw print, red on my sleeve, something up the chimney. Do you believe there's ribbon